Hello Taurus, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do a weekly reading for you. It's going to be from the 28th of June until the 2nd of May. I'm sorry. Until the 4th of July. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's mark that out. Anyway, I was shuffling your cards and or these wanted to keep on the little deck. They just kept flying out. It was like somebody's got something they really want to say. I'd have to pick them all up and start all up, and then poof, they blow up again. So there's something that needs to be said, is the impression I get from that. Somebody wants to talk. And then when I was doing your oracle card, I usually just lay it fast down flat, and I don't even know what it is because I pull it from the deck. But this one flew out twice. So this is your oracle card for your reading. And it's called Snake, Shed Old Skin. I don't necessarily like snakes myself, but I understand the concept. It's like it's time to renew yourself. Get rid of some of the old stuff and let's renew in deeply, not just surface. But it does say skin, so maybe it's time for a makeover. Maybe it's time to do some inner cleansing. We'll see as we go. This is the clarifying deck, and I'm going to be using this deck for the actual tarot reading. I'm still going to try to do the you and your person and the outcome. So let's just keep going with that for a while and see how it works. I like every one I've set up. It feels good. And then sometimes it starts wearing out. So we'll just see how it goes. What is the most important thing for Taurus to be aware of? The most important thing. Oh my gosh. This has been coming up a lot. The Ace of Swords, which speaks of not telling the truth, holding back, not communicating. The Eight of Pentacles talks about somebody hard at work. They're working on something. It doesn't necessarily mean job. It could be you're working on a project. Could be working with other people on a group project. It could be anything. At this point, we don't really know. But it's minute detail for sure. It's something you have to know in your mind. In other words, it's not something you can just dive right in and start doing. You have to have some kind of training or experience. Oh, and he came out a couple of times in the shuffling, so I'm not surprised to see him here. The Emperor is somebody that wants to keep everything calm, cool, in control, and running smoothly. So let's see what your person, and your person could be somebody from work, it could be a friend, it could be a neighbor, it could be a lover. So we won't know until, and I might not never know, you'll probably know before me. And then I've noticed lately, this side is also the reader side, so it goes either way. So let's just go with the flow and see what we have. Justice. I like this. Whatever was being judged, it ruled in your favor. So don't worry about something you think you did wrong. You didn't. It's not seen that way through the eyes of the divine. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. You may be, oh my gosh, this is beautiful, because what this tells me is there's some kind of ending of something that's been weighing you down. It's like I call it's a cycle that's finishing. This is destiny. So when the Wheel of Fortune arrives, this is divinely guided, and so is this. I say it is, and so is this, even if it's in reverse. Okay, wow. Maybe this is what the shedding the old skin is about. It's like getting rid of something old that's been wearing you down. Oh, and the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you've been over juggling something. Maybe. On the bottom of the deck, You have the Four of Swords. This is kind of like it's time to take a time out, recollect your thoughts in your situation, and rest. Okay. Ooh, let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, you got the Two of Swords for the Ace of Swords. So there is definitely something that needs to be spoken, which is not being spoken. But you can see here with this card, she's blindfolded, right? And there's a decision that needs to be made. And it's usually between two things. And I noticed this is just the theme card that I use for reminding myself who I'm reading for. And look at this card. Okay? See all the purple in there? And then when I zoom in and look at that all-seeing eye. Isn't that kind of creepy? That means your third eye is activated. You don't need to see with your eyeballs. You can see with your third eye, which I'm guessing is why this is here. You already know. You already know what the decision is. Now you just have to actually say, yep, this is what it's going to be. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, be aware. There's somebody that's coming in with some news, but unfortunately that news is not good. It's really it's somebody that's chaotic, and it talks about sexual excess. Somebody that's impulsive. They don't think before they go. They just head out. Let's look at the Emperor. Excuse me. Now the Emperor, this could be you, Taurus. Someone is looking for or offering a cup of love. Or it could be just a divine gift to you. I'm telling you, the divine is in this card, this reading. Very much so. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords up here. I want to see if it'll show me at least one of the things you need to make a decision about. Something about your past. Oh my gosh, you know what this card represents? It represents karma from the past. It's things that you've dealt with. You persevered through it. You made it. You're still standing. But it's things that is battles or situations that were hurtful. And it made you learn the situation. But you never let go of the actual harshness of it. You're still carrying it inside of you. It's like baggage, and it needs to come out. And I'm betting that because of this, that's why you were able to, because you're working on it for sure. I mean, you are working on it, and you're aware of it. And now that you are doing that, then the divine will give you the Wheel of Fortune to help things smooth over and get you back on your feet again. Because this is hard work doing this kind of old stuff. It's hateful. Can be. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Is this for someone, or is this a love connection? What is this? It is a love connection. So the Emperor, remember what I told you what he's all about? He is making a love offer to someone that he loves. Or it could be they're receiving it. It can go either way. Either receiving the cup of love from a lover, or giving a cup of love to whoever this lover is. Now the lovers here is a divine connection. It's divine. It's not the Two of Cups. This is divine. Oh my gosh, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divine cards. Wow. That's awesome. Let's find out what justice is about here. I would be just a little bit leery of this Knight of Wands coming in impulsively. Just be aware of it, okay? All right. Justice. Another divine card. Oh my God. Taurus. Every time I read for you, not every time, but a lot of the times, it's like everything is so divinely guided. But you know why? You're Taurus. You're one of those that has that psychic ability and that intuition ability. It's innate. You were born with it. Oh my gosh. So justice is like, it's in your favor. And for the work you've done, this is the gift from the divine. It's a new beginning. Shed the old. It could be in every aspect of your life when I think about it. It could be a new love relationship. It could be a move to a new home, a new location. You're clearing out old baggage. Oh my, you're working on something here, and this might be just an interruption. I'm going to clarify it. Wow, this is beautiful. It really is. Magician. Either you have been manifesting, or this person or situation, I'm not sure what it is about, but it feels like it's a person coming in to give you a message, and just be aware of what I spoke about before. They are manifesting this. They are manifesting it. If they're taking the time to manifest it, then why is he rushing in impulsively? Is he in a hurry, hurry, hurry? And if it is, why is there a hurry, hurry, hurry? Got to get there. Or got to work on something with you, maybe. Maybe it's somebody coming in to help you work on that. And maybe it's a lover as well. Didn't we have that in your last reading? Your work project became a romance? I'm not sure. I'll post it. All right, let's clarify the wheel. I love this. Justice, double indemnity. I love it. Talk about double indemnity. Look at this. You got 2 Wheel of Fortunes. That's amazing. Wow. And real quick, so that you have more of an understanding of of the wheel, it talks about good fortune, a turning point. You might, if you're a gambler, you might get lucky and win some big money. So maybe if you want to go gambling, might be the time to do it. Or gamble on a situation, perhaps. I'm gonna get one more card for it. Ooh. Oh, you know what? The Death card. When I saw that, shed the old, I thought about the Death card, because this is pretty much what this card is about. So whatever it was that was an irritant back here, there's going to be a death and a rebirth. And it could just be for you personally, which makes sense, because shed the old skin. It's time for you to start all over. You need to revamp. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. This is a good card to have. Very good. Oh. All right, let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, if this could be you making this proposal to someone. Now, this could be your person. Now, sometimes the energies flip a little bit between, like this Knight of Wands. I didn't see why that was coming in as work. You might understand it more than me, but it's news that's not going to be good, whatever that means to you. And plus, it's been manifested. It might be something you manifested. Now, with this Knight of Cups on the Two of Pentacles, it's like saying the juggling was getting to be too much and something need to drop. So it looks to me like you're dropping the Knight of Cups, which means you're dropping, or your person is dropping a love offer. And it could actually even be a proposal. Let's get one more. Oh my God, look at all the angels. Oh my gosh, you are amazing, Taurus. You are amazing. So there will be some balance here. And you know what I think is happening? With your person, they're also feeling, is this another Taurus or could this be all you? I feel like it's a Taurus. But I'm not sure. So look at it when I do the outcome. I'm going to look at the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and then I'm going to look at the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's dropping the love offer, and Temperance is here to get it all balanced out. So it's going to work. But remember, when Temperance shows up, she's saying, be patient and wait. Just be a little patient. All right, let's look and see what the outcome is for these combined cards. Somebody's protecting themselves, which I could see this being you. And the reason why I say that is when we're doing our inner work and we're not speaking our truth to anybody and we got decisions to make all in one big conglomerate, well, of course, you're going to want to defend yourself. And it could be that you're defending the work you have done with the Justice card and the New Beginning. Could be both. Now here there looks like there's a little bit of heartache. There's been some kind of sorrow, some kind of hurtness. It may have something to do with the Death card, with the two Wheel of Fortunes. Now, it's possible that with there being two of them, I would assume one would be for you and one would be for your person. But maybe perhaps your person has decided to just put an end to it. They're not interested, perhaps. They're going to take their Wheel of Fortune and go. You know what I'm saying? The Wheel of Fortune ain't like money, but it could be. Could be. And there are pentacles here. Be careful you're not getting somebody to come in and take your money. If it's this person here, they're in there for no reason or no good reason. Just be aware of that. Because they're, with the Death card here, they could be ending this. Communications between the two of you perhaps needs to happen. Which would explain the Ace of Swords in reverse. That means there's no communications. Nobody's talking about anything. There's no truth. There's no clarity. And now maybe after this situation is seen with the naked eye, maybe now you're starting to see that, let's see what's going on. And they communicate with you or you communicate with them, or both of you could be going back and forth with communications, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, that's good that you're talking. But your fourth card is somebody's waiting for somebody to come back. You're waiting. Either you are or they are. And it could be this. It could be that they're waiting for something to happen on their end of their scope of life, whatever's going on with them. Because I don't see it's a marriage or a union. And then it could be that you're just waiting for them to get their act together. And then the two of you are going to come together. Because that cup of love from the Knight is going to flip back up. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Just remember the most important thing. Where was it? Here. This is the most important thing for you to know. Patience. The angels are in the background and they are working on this. It is divine. The whole reading is a divine for both you and your person. or situation, whatever it works out to be for you. Now the Three of Cups talks in reverse. This talks about women that are getting together and they're gossiping, or it could be partying too much. And usually on the upside there's support, but in the reverse, no support. So I don't know who that goes for. Oh, I forgot to clarify him, but I'm not going to worry about it. Because the Four of Swords pretty much talks about taking a time out, do some inner thinking, get your act together, then take a time out and rest. Because you've got a lot of stuff coming up. All right, that's what I have for you, Taurus. It's always fun. All right, until next time, namaste.